on the brakes.
Johnson steadily moved through the field, eventually taking the lead. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wasn't as patient, and it cost him coming off pit road.
Oh, he hit Dale Jarrett. Caution flag is out.
Don't be surprised if Earnhardt just drives out the gate and heads south.
Jr. finished 33rd, losing valuable position in the point standings. Johnson continued to make up ground in the chase.
Jimmy Johnson comes off turn 4 looking for the checker flag. A walk in the park for Jimmy Johnson. No one anywhere close to him. He comes to the line and wins the Subway 500, his second win in a row.
Hugs and high fives, not only with Jimmy Johnson's team, but also with Jeff Gordon, his Hendrick teammate. You know it's going to be a pretty good celebration in Victory Lane.
But there would be no celebrating at Martinsville.
Normally, we would go to Victory Lane at this point for the post-race celebration. That will not be the case today. I'm with Jim Hunter, who's NASCAR's Vice President of Corporate Communications. And Jim, you have some very sad news.
Yes, we've been made aware. The FAA reported they lost contact with a Hendrick Motorsports airplane. They lost it on radar. That's all the information we have.
The team soon learned that a Hendrick Motorsports plane had crashed on the way to the track. All 10 people on board were killed, including engine builder Randy Dorton, as well as 4 family members of team owner Rick Hendrick. The next weekend in Atlanta, Team Hendrick was racing for much more than a trophy.
I can't thank everybody in the whole industry for the support of this team, myself, and the Hendrick family.
I know everybody on our Hendrick Motorsports team is going to work awful hard to try to get one of our cars in victory lane.
You know, Hendrick Motorsports and this DuPont Chevrolet team has never been so driven and ready for a race or for a championship battle as I think we are right now.
Last week, it doesn't even seem like we raced with the loss of our close friends and everything that we've been through. Hopefully we can win today, but if not, we're going to put in a good solid effort and just do all that we can.
Kurt Busch entered as the points leader, but he couldn't afford a misstep.
Oh, smoke! The championship leader's in trouble.
She came into this race with a big lead over both Jeff Gordon and Dale Earnhardt Jr. It will go away instantaneously.
Busch's loss would be Mark Martin's gain.
And Mark Martin goes by the 8 car, takes over the 3rd spot. Here goes Mark Martin, 2nd spot.
Mark Martin was 224 points behind Kurt Busch starting the day. And a win today would really boost his championship hopes.
Martin took the lead at lap 78 and dominated for most of the day. As the number 6 team surged, the number 24 team was teetering.
We're in trouble. Okay, I just want to let you know. Way loose, way too loose. It just won't get off the right rear. That's the problem right now. It's just all on the right rear.
Big problems for Jeff Gordon. They couldn't get the DuPont Chevrolet to roll. It looks like for a moment the transmission was locked up on that car. And now, once again, it hangs up again. It looks like maybe a broken rear end gear for Jeff Gordon.
With Gordon in the garage, the focus was on 48.
Jimmy Johnson in the 48 car currently running second. He is the highest running hope right now for the Hendrick Motorsports team after their difficult week and the accident of last Sunday.
Johnson was not going to be denied.
Jimmy Johnson side by side with Mark Martin. Now he swings up in front of our new race leader for the first time today. It's Johnson.
Boy, those tires look like they did make a big difference.
A decision to not pit under green may have cost Martin the win.
And the fact the pits stayed closed helped them out. It gave them time to change the air pressure in their tires so that Jimmy, with just a short run ahead of them, would have the proper air pressure in those tires.
With 4 fresh tires, Johnson raced towards the checkered flag. Never would a win be more meaningful.
Jimmy Johnson talked about Rick Hendrick. He said, in extraordinary circumstances, extraordinary people do extraordinary things. Now Johnson trying to do something special for all the people at Hendrick Motorsports and take the family to victory lane.
Mark Martin is coming. He's closing on the 48 car. He may run out of time. There may not be enough laps.
Trying to hold off Mark Martin. They will race back to the stripe, and Jimmy Johnson will win his third race in a row.
Let me remember you all the way.
Jimmy Johnson with his 7th victory of the season after a terrible 7 days.
There is no medicine like that. It doesn't change anything, and we don't get back our friends that we've lost, but it sure makes it feel better.
I don't know if it was meant to be or not, but I guarantee you, Randy Dorton, it wasn't just his engine under the hood today.
The 6 car was coming, but I had 10 angels riding on this race car.
Welcome to the Valley of the Sun.
Kurt Busch, the championship leader, starts 28th. He may be leading the points, but the hottest story is Jimmy Johnson.
He's the talk of the garage area as possibly one of the cars to beat. If he does it 4 in a row, he'll be the first guy to do that since 1998 when Jeff Gordon performed that feat.
Time may be running out for Mark Martin to win his first ever Cup.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. needed a strong showing to get back into title contention.
Green flag goes in the air, and we're underway at the Checker Auto Parts 500.
Here comes the A car.
Junior awfully strong. He'll use the apron in turn 2 to pick up that position and slot in line in front of Mears on the back straightaway.
Battle for second now. Junior trying to score more points.
Battle for the lead as Junior goes by Ryan Newman.
The number 8 team's main competition was the number 24 car of Jeff Gordon.
3 wide through turns 1 and 2, and Jeff Gordon goes to the top of the leaderboard.
Junior battled back to the front as the race came to a close.
Junior is 5 seconds and change behind Jeff Gordon.
For the win, there are 9 laps to go.
Almost leaning on each other, Dale Earnhardt Jr. to the lead at Phoenix.
Earnhardt Jr. to the lead. After 2 straight 33rd place finishes, Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s championship bid is back on track. He wins at Phoenix.
The win propelled Junior back into the title chase, as he now trailed Kurt Busch by 47 points. The second to last stop of the season was the legendary Darlington Raceway for the final running of a historic event.
This track is so tough on tires, it just kills your tires. So you as a driver, you're paying so much attention, just try to keep the race car off the wall.
It's one of NASCAR's great traditions dating back to 1950. Today, the final running of the Southern 500. How will this race affect the chase for the championship?
The number 97 car led early.
Kurt Busch with 0.6 of a second lead over Jimmy Johnson. There are the top 2.
Battle for the lead. Jimmy Johnson's going after it. Pulls down to the inside of Kurt Busch's Ford.
Jimmy Johnson said after that terrible race he had in Kansas, his mind switched just to offense. No more defense from us from that point on.
Busch was trying to defend his points lead, and it would not be easy.
Something going on with Kurt Busch?
Yeah, here's your championship leader. He has fender damage pushed up under the right front tire. He may have a tire rub.
As the sun started to set, pit strategy proved all the more pivotal.
Battery's dead on the 8 car. He said battery is dead. They told him turn everything off that you can. Let's see if we can limp it home.
This could be the most important 13 to 14 second pit stop these guys have made all year as Jimmy Johnson slides to a stop.
Jeff Gordon still a little bit loose. They're going to try and tweak the chassis just a little bit to tighten him up. Looks like they got tangled up on the air cord on the rear tire. They're waiting on the right rear, still waiting on the 24. Now he's going. Costly seconds to drop the leader back in the pack.
Junior comes to pit road, 3rd place man in the championship, shuts off the car. Jay Guarneri, the man inside, has already got the battery reconnected. The new battery is in.
No adjustments planned this time for Jimmy Johnson.
Left side tires are going on. It's going to be 4 tires and fuel for Jimmy Johnson. He is down and away.